Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us again. This is Nightcap. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite receiver, number 85, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Ocho.
Yo.
Beat the Broncos 19-8, but seemingly the biggest drama took place before the game.
Yeah.
Steve Smith tried to talk to Jerry Jeudy about some of the comments that he said before. And he got an opportunity, and they asked him, and Smitty, who you know, Steve, very well, you played, you guys went to junior college together.
Yes, sir.
He said that Jeudy told him ninja, and we know in our community what ninja mean.
Right.
I don't F with you. And then during a segment in which Steve Smith Sr. was talking, Jerry Jeudy started dancing and singing behind Smitty. What's your takeaway from what transpired before the game? We're gonna get into the game.
But obviously, before the game, what transpired, one of the things that I always told you about, and one of the things that I have to get better at is being able to navigate in delivering and being critical of players without it becoming personal for them. And that is something very, very difficult that players in today's game are not really good with. They're not good at taking criticism and being able to use that constructive criticism at time and being able to channel that and allow it to fuel them to go out and perform to the magnitude and to the standard in which we hold them to. Obviously, some of the things that Steve said didn't sit well with Jerry. So as a player myself, I kind of understand where Jerry's coming from. And then as being on the other end of the spectrum and knowing what Steve Smith was trying to do and hoping that the words that he used actually fueled Jerry in a positive manner. But obviously it didn't go that way, and it probably wouldn't go that way for many players when they hear former players talk about them in that way. And knowing Steve and how Steve is, he's a straight shooter. He gonna tell you like it is based on how he feels and based on the production that you've done, to this point. With that being said, I love Jerry. I love Steve. I would like for him to be able to go out and be maybe the only shining light on that Broncos offense. So he doesn't have to deal with the scrutiny, but nobody is playing well right now with the Broncos. So why we're sending Jerry Jeudy out when everything right now, it seems like it's sinking like the goddamn.
That's not what you said earlier. You said Russ was playing well. That's not what you said just a week. You said Russell Wilson. You tried to argue me that Russell Wilson had played better.
I'm talking about hold on, as everybody. I'm talking totality.
No. Ain't no mentality.
Right.
Just the other day, you argued with me that Russell Wilson had performed better than Patrick Mahomes. And then I corrected you. And you said Russell Wilson had played well. It's the defense that's bad. Now you're saying that now nobody is playing well. So which is it? Is Russell Wilson playing well, or is he doesn't play well?
Wait a minute. The team is 1-4, right?
Yes.
Is the team 1-4?
Yes.
Okay, the team is 1-4. So as a whole, they're not playing well altogether.
They're 1-5 now.
Why are we? Oh yeah, they're 1-5 now. Why are we singling out them? And then the defense played well tonight. The defense played well tonight. It was listen to me now. It was a 2-possession game all the way up to the goddamn fourth quarter now.
Yes.
They had ample time and ample opportunity to make it a game. And the refs tried to make it a game, obviously, towards the end on that non-roughing the passer. They did that on purpose. So let's make it a game for them.
So let me ask you this. If at 1-4 nobody was playing well, why were you trumpeting Russell Wilson's calls?
Well, why was that what?
Trumpeting Russell Wilson's calls. You said Russell Wilson was playing well. Now, hold on just a second. Now, to help build your case why Jerry Jeudy isn't playing well, you said no one is playing well, and so why are we piling on Jerry Jeudy?
I'm talking about we're piling on Jerry Jeudy when offensively the team in itself is not playing well. We're not seeing the Russell Wilson we're used to seeing that we saw when he was with the Seahawks. We all know that. But his numbers aren't what they were with the Seahawks, but they're not as bad as we're trying to make it seem if you pull up the goddamn numbers.
Russell Wilson was 13 of 22 for 95 yards. He got 37 of those yards on that touchdown drive with one touchdown and 2 interceptions. So again, now are you sure?
Okay. Now you talk about tonight's game. Now before that, I'm saying before that they were playing decent football.
That's not what you said earlier. Football. That's not what you said. You just said nobody was playing well. Now you're coming back rephrasing it, saying they were playing decent. Now, which is it?
Well, it's both of them if you look at it from both spectrums, both sides of it.
Well, how you play if you're 1-4? How are you playing decent?
Well, ain't nobody playing as good as we want them to. That's why they're 1-4.
But that's not what you just said, Ocho. You just said they were playing decent.
Decent ain't gonna win you no games. You know that, right?
Oh, really?
Decent ain't gonna win you no games. You know that, right? Stay with me. You know that. Decent ain't gonna win you no games.
So you think, hold on, Jerry Jeudy was the 15th overall pick.
Yeah.
Jerry Jeudy, there are 5 receivers in that same draft class that have more receiving yards than Jerry Jeudy's 2,503 and 9 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, who was selected after Jerry Jeudy. T. Higgins, who was selected after Jerry Jeudy. CeeDee Lamb, who was selected after Jerry Jeudy. Brandon Ayuk, who was selected after Jerry Jeudy. Michael Pittman Jr., who was selected after Jerry Jeudy. All of those guys have more receiving yards, more touchdowns. How about I do you this one? There were 2 receivers that were selected in the draft after him that's been more productive than Jerry Jeudy. Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, and Amon St. Brown and Devontae Smith are within 100 yards who were selected in the draft after him of Jerry Jeudy. And so you're saying, hold on just a second. So you're saying the criticism that Steve Smith said, the constructive criticism of a guy that has over 1,000 catches, a guy that's been to multiple Pro Bowls, one of 5 guys, if I'm not mistaken, to possess the Triple Crown, lead the league in yards, catches, and touchdowns in the same calendar season. So you're saying his critique of Jerry Jeudy is unfair.
I said the delivery of the critique was unfair.
Okay,
we missed that part. We missed that part. We missed that part. Because if it was fair, then Jerry it would be no reason for him to be mad. He's mad for a reason.
You just said that the players take the criticism, they don't handle it well. So should he have to deliver to Amazon Prime, UPS, FedEx, Standard Mail? How should he have delivered it?
What? And I don't like what you did, because you just ran out all the people that were drafted before and after him, and look at the team that you're naming that are using the players to their advantages.
Well,
about you're naming Jamar Chase. Well,
okay,
you're naming Justin Jefferson. Well, you're naming Jalen Waddle. Well, look at what the teams are doing with
you do. Hold on,
players to their strengths.
You do realize that when teams select the player before these other players are selected, you do realize the expectation is what? For that player to perform at a level at that or above what said players that were drafted after him. You do know how the draft works, right?
Right. I do know how it works, right? And you know how production works, right?
Yeah.
You know how production works?
Yes.
And in targets and being able to produce, you have to be able to put in the position to do that, right?
Yes.
You have to be able to be put in a position to do that. It don't just happen. It don't just happen by yourself.
Yes. Hey, you know what? Even Chase Claypool, who's on his 3rd team, in the same draft as Jerry Jeudy, has 4 more touchdowns.
Oh, so we trying to nitpick. We
ain't no nitpicking. You just said players don't handle constructive criticism because you said the delivery.
I have a question. Shannon, you know good and well they don't take it well, because you are very critical of players and you deliver your message in the way you're going to deliver it, and you're not motherfucking changing the way you deliver that message when they're not playing the way they should, based on the standard that you hold them by. And why they don't take it well.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Why they don't get upset when I give them credit? Why don't they say, man, give me too much credit? I don't need all that credit, man.
That's the lay of the landscape. That's the nature of the beast.
Say it again.
That's just the way it is.
So guess what? That's the lay of the land. When you on this side of the camera, that's the lay of the land. You play well, I say you play well. You play bad, I say you play bad.
Right.
But I thought it was a little bit unprofessional. You see them doing an interview, and then you come on the sideline and you start dancing and bucking behind them.
So now it's a problem. It's a problem.
So is that? Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Now that's a problem.
Was that professional?
So you can shoot how you want to on the camera and the mic, but then when the person see you in person, that's the problem on how they want to dance and why they want to get ready for the game.
You do realize that Steve Smith approached him like a man and wanted to have a conversation and to say, bro, if you took anything that I said, I want to apologize for.
Right. Oh, he did say sorry. Well, bro, he wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling it.
Well, how about feeling? But you know what? Jerry Jeudy can make the orders go away if he played better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, 3 catches tonight for 14 yards. So what's that supposed to do? So what that's supposed to do?
Can I ask you a question? He had 3 for 14 tonight, right?
Yeah.
So you are blaming the production and the targets that he was afforded on him, on why he had 3 for 14.
Was he open?
Well, shit.
Don't do that. It might stink.
I have a question. Can I say something real quick?
It's half of your show. Of course you can.
Listen, you got Puka Nacua over with the Rams, right?
Yes.
Had 39 for 501 yards up until I think maybe last week until Cooper Kupp came back. So you mean to tell me that the Rams have figured out a way to get a rookie to lead the league in catches and receptions, but over here in Denver, we have a talent like that of Jerry Jeudy, which I've seen since he was at Alabama. I saw him in high school at Deerfield Beach Senior High, and all of a sudden he gets to the Broncos. He's drafted at a certain place, 15th, if I'm not mistaken, in the first round, right?
Yep.
15th?
Yep.
And they don't know how to use him to his strengths. But he's been doing it at every motherfucking level. Oh, shit. My bad. He's been doing it at every level, but all of a sudden he gets to the Broncos. Now it's something wrong with him. Now he can't get open.
So let me ask you a question. Now he can't get
open all of a sudden. One of the best route runners in the game today. Now he can't get open all of a sudden.
Under your premise, if you had a great high school career, if you had a great college career, therefore that should translate into a great pro career. So hold on, let me finish. So how many guys, every guy in the NFL had a great high school or college career. So therefore, under your theory, if you had those two, great high school, great college, therefore you should have a great pro career. Is that how it works?
Listen, what you're not finna sit here and do is sit here and talk about Jerry Jeudy like he's some below average receiver. That's what we're not gonna do, because the production is not what it should be, and it ain't fucking on him.
But see, here's
it ain't on him. We not finna do that. Don't
hold
do
on.
That.
All I know is that Sean Payton has had other receivers. You look at the guys that he coached in New Orleans, they got it done. You told me Russell Wilson was playing well. But see, and a lot of other people have told me Russell. But when you don't watch the game and all you look at the box scores, and then you will look at it and you say Russell did play well. But if you watch the game, you can see Russell has not played well.
Right.
But when you're a stat watcher and not a game watcher, you won't be able to differentiate between the two. But I can.
Right.
So with that being said, in other words, you think Jerry Jeudy, and listen, I was wrong because I thought he was the most talented receiver coming out in the draft. I thought he should have been the first receiver off the board.
You know what he can do.
But Ocho,
you know what he can do.
Ocho.
All you have to do, you're not finna.
Under your argument,
if they can do it with Puka Nacua and with the Ram, they can do it with Jerry Jeudy because of the difference in skill. He got the DNA to make up to be a difference maker, but they're not using him the right goddamn way. It's really simple. It's really simple. It's not that hard.
I think the thing is that you have, because he's from Florida and he played at Deerfield. Hold on, let me finish. Ocho, the man has underachieved. It's as simple as that. Now, here it is. Now, I mean, this is third offensive coordinator. This is third offensive coordinator.
Oh, it's third offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Third. Yeah.
So when they make the excuse for quarterbacks having a third offensive coordinator as the reason why the production isn't what it should be, is it different when it's a receiver?
No.
I'm just asking.
I don't make excuses. I call it like it is because guess what? When at some point in time we see what we got to stop always. It's the coaching. It's the coaching. Yeah. Maybe the guy just isn't going to be what we expected him, and that's okay. Ocho, you do realize everybody that goes in the first round is not is not meant to have the level of success that we thought they would have because of where they were selected in the draft. You do understand that, right?
Yeah, I do understand. that.
Are you sure you understand that?
Yeah, I understand it clear as day, but I have the eye test, and I also am not dumb.
Well, you cross-eyed
the fact. Yeah, hey, listen.
I'll talk like a pilsner right now.
If you're using the right way, and understanding his strengths and what he does well and what he doesn't do too well, it's easy to put him in position to succeed.
Bro,
it's not hard.
Ocho, If we did that for every player, if we just cater the offense to what Jerry Jeudy, so what about Cortland Sutton?
He was drafted drafted first round, right? 15th pick? Yeah, yes. That's what you do.
So what about Cortland Sutton, who's a Pro Bowler? So what do we run? So we got to run the offense to do what he does well.
What about Marvin? You trying to win games? Are you trying to win games or not? Because you're doing it. The Broncos win, you won a goddamn 5. Are you trying to win games or not?
So hold on. How many games have they won since Jerry Jeudy been there? How many games has he contributed to the winning?
Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole point of trying to win is putting your pieces in position to help you win. If you're not doing that, then
so you don't. What? So in other words, does Jerry Jeudy bear any culpability in him not having the level of success that we expected him to have at this point?
Yeah, of course. What's
that responsibility?
Jerry Jeudy go in to practice every day, right?
Yeah.
He study film every day, right?
Yes.
He goes to work Wednesday, practice Thursday, practice Friday. He's at walkthrough on Saturdays. And he goes out there on Sundays wanting the results of the work that he's put in throughout the week to show up on Sunday, doesn't he?
Yes.
But it's not going the way he'd like it to go. What do you do from that point on?
Look, I think we've all had stretches where we've had stretches and things didn't quite go our way. Yeah. I just put my hard hat on and I just came to work every day.
Bingo.
I mean, there was a stretch. I mean, you have to understand, I was the highest rated receiver below 1A. I was like number 3 on the draft in my draft coming out. I was the 3rd rated receiver. And then I really didn't get a whole lot of reps. I was mainly a special teams.
Yes, sir.
But I just say, you know what? I'm just going to keep getting better. I'm going to keep, special teams is where I'm going to make it. So I bust my tail on that. And then when it clicked, and then when I didn't have, it's easy to point the finger, say the quarterback or the offensive coordinator. Well, I'm going to make it so difficult. You ain't got no choice but to call plays for me. Right now, Jerry Jeudy is making it very easy, Ocho, for the coordinator and the head coach not to put him in position. See, you made it difficult for them not to call your number, for them not to call your name, regardless of down and distance, regardless of area on the field, regardless of the score. I'm going to make it so difficult. Hey, 84, what you want? 85, what you want? Coach, give me that square out. Coach, give me that 9. Coach, give me that bang 8.
Right.
At this point, that's what he has to have the mindset. So you know what? Damn it. Hey, enough of arguing. Forget all that. Because you can't win because you only get an opportunity to speak when they come to you. I mean, all these other guys, and me now, I used to go back and forth with them too, Ocho. I ain't gonna lie. I used to go back and forth with them on Twitter. Right. I say what I say on a particular platform. I'm done with it. And that's how you got to get. You say what you say and be done with it. I'm not going to go back and forth with you because I know what I see.
Right.
You ain't look. A lot of times it used to be before we started getting jobs like this, Ocho. It was just journalists, and the argument they would use. You never played the game. You never ran a route. So when you critique him, what is he going to say to Ocho? One of the greatest route runners in NFL history. Of the guys the greatest route runner in NFL history. So what's his argument with you? What's his debate with me? My resume speaks for itself. I'm not going to even tell you my resume, but you can Google it. So what's the argument now? See, that's the problem. You're running out of journalists to say they didn't play. Now you got 2 guys debating what you're doing, what you're not doing, that played at a high level. At some point in time, even when we talk about, and it's only us, you trying to bring a black man down. But when a white analyst criticizes a white player, they don't never say, you trying to bring me down. Bring you down how? I'm not saying, what about that gun you had in your car? Or what about that marijuana? Or what about this and that? I don't say that. I'm talking about your play on the field. That's all I care about. All that other stuff, I let TMZ, I let the Shade Room, I let Ball Alert and Hollywood Unlock, I let them deal with that. I'm specifically talking about play on the field.
I think all Jerry has to do, all he has to do to answer to the critics and anybody that has anything to say is when the opportunities present themselves, you have to make the most of them. If it's three, if it's four, if it's two, if it's one, you got to have it. And he already got that mentality anyway. He already has that mentality anyway. You just got to forget, ignore the noise, go and do what you do best because you've been doing it for years. Yes. You've been doing it for years. And he's always been a winner. It's the funny thing about it. He's always been winning. He's always been winning all his life. All of a sudden, now you're in a situation where it's not the same. Where it's not the same. You have to be that much more special at the position you're doing, that much more clinical, technique sound, and polished because of the way things are now and just the landscape of how things are going. You got to be that much more perfect at the position you're playing.
But the thing is that's what you have to realize. You said something, and that's how I got the name Big Play Shay. Is because I would take one play and I'm gonna hit my head on the goalpost. Oh, yeah. I knew I wasn't gonna get those kind of opportunities because that's not the type of team that we had. I wasn't gonna get 15 targets. Right. I might get 3. Now, one, if you make a mistake, I'm gonna hit my head on the goalpost.
You gone. You gone. And that's the mentality he has to have. That's all.
The game tonight. What was your big takeaway? What did you like? What didn't you like?
For the Broncos, even though they lost, the defense, thank you. The defense, thank you for coming to play. Obviously, playing against the juggernaut that is the Chiefs. They came to play ball tonight. They came to play ball. If they got any ounce of production from the offense outside of what they scored toward the end of the game, as far as getting them in position to score, it would have been much better. Even with the ref trying to say, even though the ref trying to make it a game at the end of the game with the fake roughing the passer. It was brilliant. The defense played really well. They came to play outside of what we saw from them when they played the Dolphins. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. I was really surprised by it. Obviously, the Chiefs are doing what the Chiefs always do, keeping it a close game against a divisional opponent. And anytime you got Patrick Mahomes at the helm.
If you're the Broncos, Ocho, you got to win that game. Do you realize that's
find a way to win it? Find a way to win it.
That's only the 5th time in 51 home games, regular season and playoffs, that Mahomes has been held below 20 points. You held Patrick Mahomes for the 5th time in 51 home games, regular season and playoffs. You got to find a way to win because you know he normally get to the high 20s, 30s at home. Easy. You know that. And and you kept him. You made, think about it. You picked him in the end zone. You made him kick 2 field. You made him, you turn him over on downs in the red zone, and you made him kick field goals. Yeah. You got to somehow find a way to win that game and change the mindset. It's not good enough. Well, we played them. We played them close. You got to find a way to get that game in their building to change the entire mindset of the organization.
Yeah, I think the interceptions hurt. The fumble hurt. Well, no, I think they got the fumble back, but that interception hurt where Russell tried to hit Jeudy. One of those, I got
they carried him up, and then both of them. I don't know if he was trying to go to Jeudy. It looked like he was trying to go to the tight end. Yeah, but I don't understand. Just go ahead and check the back because he's not looking for that. He don't even see the middle linebacker because there's nothing to hold him. He's just tracking Russ's eyes. So he sees Russ's eyes goes to his left. He goes to his right. So
it's unfortunate, man. Right now, everything is magnified for that Broncos team, offensively and defensively, especially on the offense. And they're killing Russ. And I'm sure mentally, I think that can take a toll on you. You think so?
Yeah, I think they're gonna try. They're gonna move Jeudy. They're probably gonna move Sutton. They're just like
whoa. They can't move every goddamn body.
Yeah. They about to get in the Caleb Williams suite. Right now, if the draft was today, they'd be third. They'd be sitting third. Right. Because the way I look at it, Ocho, where they going? Where you going?
You can't as a team and as a coach, you can't fold this early because you lose your team. You can't lose your team. You got to keep fighting. And even if you are in the sweepstakes for Caleb Williams, you have to still call the plays and game.
Oh, they're calling the plays.
Yeah, game to it. But
you see what they do.
Where you want to win.
But you see, letting Randy Gregory, trading Randy Gregory. They're moving. They're gonna start saying, okay, let's go ahead and start. Let's get some of these young guys some playing time. Let's try to get some draft capital. Because think about what they gave up to get Russ. Yeah, bruh, you emptied the coffers. And you gave up quality players to get him. A Shelby Harris, a Noah Fant, 3 first-round picks.
Right.
So you gave up a lot to get him. So now you got to try to get some of that capital back. Jeudy could possibly fetch you a second-round pick. Cortland Sutton might fetch you a third or fourth-round pick. You've got to try to look. And it's rough when you're a veteran player because by the time the Broncos, if I'm a veteran player, by the time the Broncos get good, hell, I'm going to be gone.
Right.
Either I'm going to be retired or they're going to be shipped me on with the youth movement. And it's hard because I've been in that situation where, like, okay, what do we do? But fortunate for me, I've always, when you thought about it, I was like, man, I got John. So there ain't no rebuild going on as long as you got 7. But I empathize for people that from a distance I've watched, and I'm like, bro, until he gets good, I'm supposed to just take the L's until he gets good. Or until y'all rebuild or get all the guys that you guys want. It's tough. But the Broncos, these are the games that the Broncos have lost because they've been right there with for whatever reason, they played Kansas City tough as hell.
Every time.
Have yet to find a way to get one of these victories.
Listen, it's something about those divisional games. I don't know what it is. Something about the divisional games. They are always close. Every so often, you'll get a blowout. But when you say fire sale, I just want a little bit more clarification. Does that fire sale also come with Russ having to move as well?
If somebody would take him off their hand, they would ship Russ. Absolutely. Because guess what? Look, you do realize Russ signed like a $250 million deal with like 160 to 170 of it guaranteed. Right. So I get that off my books. So imagine the cap space I'm going to have.
Right.
Okay. Now I get draft capital if I move because you got young receivers. You got Mims. You took Mims, I think, in the 3rd or 4th round from Oklahoma. Right. So you got some young guys at Johnson. You got some young guys that shown potential. And another thing that's kind of hurt Jeudy is that Jeudy has kind of been nicked. His hamstring. You remember he started the season, he had the hamstring. And I think he hurt his shoulder or he's hurt his knee something last year. So he's missed time and it's forced him not to be able to stay in a rhythm. Because it's hard. It's hard getting nicked during the season and coming back and finding a rhythm.
Finding a rhythm. And that's the funny thing about it is when you get in rhythm and you get that confidence going or you touch that ball and you start feeling it and you and the quarterback build a rapport. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's almost like art. It's almost like art. And him and Russ just haven't been able to get on that page due to the injuries and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate, man. It's very unfortunate.
Marvin Mims was drafted in the 2nd round. Taylor Swift was in attendance, but I did like how Amazon chose not to just put her up there every time Kansas City did something, just flash her up on the screen. Right. Look, I'm happy for the NFL. Anybody that's going to bring eyes and positivity to the National Football League, I'm all for it. But boy, they were getting carried away with this now.
Well, listen, every time Travis Kelce catches the ball, Taylor Swift, boom, she's on the camera. And again, I understand what the NFL is doing, and people watching at home have to understand what it also is about. The bottom line. Eyes generated creates revenue. That's all it comes down to. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's smart. It's a great PR move. And what they're doing together as a couple, they have to take advantage of that. The NFL taking advantage of it. And I hope Travis Kelce does too.
Time for Ocho and I to make some predictions for week 6 and introduce a new game called the Vaulted Challenge. We're excited to use the Vaulted app, spelled VLTED. Vaulted is an app where you can track your sports prediction and participate in daily cash prize pools. Show off your sports knowledge by dropping hot takes or challenging your friends to a variety of sports predictions. Download the app and join the Shannon Sharpe Week 6 pool for a chance to win $2,500 in cash prizes. The best part is every pool is completely free to join. All you have to do is answer the questions and risk confidence points on each prediction for a chance to walk away with some serious cash. Before we go head-to-head on some challenges, it's time for my weekly Sharpe prediction that will be locked into the Vaulted app. I'm taking the Colorado Buffaloes to finish with over 5.5 wins. They'll close the season with 2 wins and become bowl eligible for the first time since 2016. All right, I've got a few more predictions for week 6, and Ocho wants to challenge me on the ones he disagrees with. Remember, you can prove you're smarter than your friends by using the vaulted challenge feature. First up, we have the Eagles at the Jets. I predict Zach Wilson will throw more than 1.5 interceptions. I'm risking 10 units on this. Ocho, tell me why you think Zach Wilson will throw less than 1.5.
Zach Wilson is definitely going to throw less than 1.5. Listen, Zach Wilson's only thrown 1 interception in the last 3 games. Not only that, now Broncos, Patriots, and he outplayed my homeboy. Yes, your boy Patrick Mahomes. He outplayed him in that game too. Let's get it together.
Okay, next up, we got the 49ers. I predict the Browns will score less than 16.5 points. I'm willing to risk 25 units on this. Ocho, what do you think on this one?
Oh, my goodness. As much as I love it, I like him. I don't think Deshaun Watson's going to play, but for some reason, I have a great feeling where the Browns are offensively, defensively for that matter. I think the offense is going to catch up this week, and I think they're going to score more than 16 points this game.
Seattle takes on your Bengals. Mm-hmm. I predict Jamar Chase will have less than 9.5 catches against those Seattle corners. I like Spoon in this one. I'm risking 15 units on this. You think Jamar Chase is going to have more than 9.5 catches?
No, goddamn well, Jamar Chase is going to have more than goddamn 9.5 catches. I don't care if they put the Sisters of the North out there. I don't care if they had the Pope out there on Jamar Chase. He's having more than 9.5 catches. And if you're a gambling man, which I'm sure you are, that means you lose a lot if you betting against Jamar Chase. Mr. 70.
I put 15 units. I put 15 units on.
Well, you're going to lose 15 units.
Okay, well, you put 15 units that he's going to catch. Well, we going to see who going to lose 15 units.
Well, it definitely ain't going to be me.
So there's our prediction for week 6. They're now locked into the Vaulted app. If you want to prove you're smarter than your friends, go download the Vaulted app and use the challenge feature. And make sure you enter the Shannon Sharpe week 6 pool. It's totally free to join, and first place wins $2,000. Remember, Vaulted is spelled VLTED, and the QR code is right on your screen. I know you heard this. This was a trending topic.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith speaks on her marriage with Will. She said her and Will have been separated since 2016.
What?
She also said that Tupac was her soulmate, but they had no chemistry. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if you can be soulmates with no chemistry, because I think that's what makes you soulmate. But we can let me finish.
Yeah.
And so people are like, well, Shannon, why you commenting? She brought it to did you know that her and Will had been separated? Nobody knew.
I didn't know that till you just told me.
Nobody knew until she's on a book tour. So we got to understand.
Right.
And see now, so guess what? This man, basically your husband, basically threw away a large part of his career.
Right.
Why? Because everybody, that man white. They separated.
Wait, are you sure she said that?
That's what if it's a lie, she told it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Will Smith. Wait. Hold on.
Will Smith.
That's so much to unpack right now. And I ain't even got no suitcase.
She said they have been separated since 2016. He did what he did in 2022. So at that point in time, they had been separated for 6 years.
Boy, you got to be shitting me. Wait a minute. So he went up there and had that altercation with Chris Rock, and they weren't even together?
Wasn't together. She talking about, ain't no way we gonna get a divorce. I'm sorry, Jada, y'all divorced. You just hadn't signed the paperwork.
Listen, that is a very, very weird dynamic. Obviously, people in Hollywood already have a different way of doing things. They don't do things the traditional way. They operate in march to a different set of rules. Drum. But wait a minute. And then I heard the whole Tupac was their soulmate, but they just had no chemistry. Boy, did you ever see a different world? Did you see a different world? That episode where Jada Pinkett and Tupac was on there? Yeah. Well, their chemistry was good. But their chemistry was good. But
this is what I hate. This is what I hate, Ocho. And this is why a lot of times I've been approached several times over the last year about writing a book. If I were to write a book, there are a lot of people that's had a home going. And they're not here to refute anything that I say.
Right.
I don't like that. Also, he's not here to refute that he proposed to you. That's what you're saying.
Oh,
she said that when he was in Rikers, or Clinton, well, actually Rikers or Clinton Correctional. I know at one point in time he probably started out at Rikers and then went to Clinton Correctional. Said he proposed to her.
Well, you know what happened when you're in jail now. What you know?
You in jail. A lot of the pimp, yeah. Hey, baby, I want to marry you.
You do anything, man.
I can't wait.
Anything.
And as soon as they get home,
different story.
He shot out. Story. So you know what? There's some validity there. You might be right. He might have just said anything to get up out of there.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm not into it, but from what I've learned and from what I've seen, there have been many times that Jada has expressed her interest in her love for Tupac through letters, if I'm not mistaken. Just it jogged my memory because I'm not really into gossip like that.
Yes,
but it's almost in a sense, it's almost embarrassing for her husband. Will and to her husband in the sense
she's embarrassed him at every turn, and that's what and so, she's basically shown she's for lack of a better word, taking a dump on him at every turn.
Right.
And in turn,
publicly.
Yes. Look, I think Ocho, all of us of dating age, let's just say somewhere between the ages of 18 and 75.
Right.
Unless you married your childhood sweetheart. I think we've all had someone that we was very, very fond of.
Right.
But at every point in turn, you don't throw it up in the person's face at every turn. That was my soulmate. I miss this man, and I'm talking publicly. I'm not going to let you do that. I don't care. You're not going to continuously embarrass me by talking about another man while you're in a relationship with me.
Right, with me. Well, that's the thing. You see what you just said? The key words you just said, while you're in a relationship with me. But if they've been separated since 2016, maybe that's why she's doing it purposely. Maybe she's doing it purposely to force him to divorce her.
Ocho, she's been talking about this man from the jump. Think about it. Will Smith felt some type of way about Tupac. He even said it, that he felt some type of way because he knew how his wife felt about Tupac. Now, how the hell you feel some type of way about somebody, but you don't got no chemistry? Now, tell me that. And I ain't even talking about the class that we took in high school. I'm talking about how can you say y'all had no chemistry, but every time your husband feels some type of way because
you always bringing him up.
Thank you.
You got me questioning what I got going on. Excuse me. You got a secret admirer. You got a secret. Like, is there anybody that's like your Tupac, or it's just me? Huh? Okay. She said I'm her Tupac.
You are Tupac.
Yeah. She said I'm her Tupac. But listen. Their dynamic is very weird. It's not. They operate at a completely different level. People get that kind of money, you get that kind of wealth, and you get bored, and you do things differently than everybody else. So it's hard for everyone else to grasp and understand the dynamic that they have. And Hollywood is weird. I don't know how long you've been out in LA, but Hollywood is different.
Yeah, they don't change me.
You know that.
Yeah, it is. Ocho, what did I tell you?
Yes,
I said, Ocho, I do all I do in private. You go on vacation in private. You date in private. You have your finances. You do that in private, because you know what I found out, Ocho?
What?
People will ruin beautiful things. If I tell you, I said, Ocho, I just saw the biggest lion in Africa. If I tell somebody's gonna go and try to kill him to have his head. Yeah. If I say I saw the biggest elephant in Tanzania or Kenya or excuse me, Zimbabwe, they're gonna try to do something. If I tell you something, somebody's gonna go. People ruin beautiful things. And that's why, well, you don't talk about this, you don't talk about that, because y'all are ruining it. Because y'all don't like to see people happy. Because if you're not happy, you're like, hell, I don't want to be the only one that's miserable. Misery loves company. So you'll try to mess up something that you don't know anything. You don't even know that person. But you don't want them to be happy because you mad or you sad or you miserable.
I like that. That's good. I like the points you made there, but I think that might be a problem where comes into play where I'm trying to find you a woman, right? I'm trying to find you a significant other. Do you think women love to be loved out loud? Do you think women would agree, especially in this day and age, or someone that you would meet of quality that can turn your house into a home? Do you think they would enjoy being everything private?
If you're doing it,
it's more like you hiding her.
Think about it. Before social media, wasn't nobody say take no pictures. Wasn't nobody trying to take no pictures. We was together. We know we together. Are we together for us, or are we together for everybody else to see? Because what are you doing?
Preacher.
What are you doing this for? Are you trying to say, nah, y'all didn't think I could get nobody. Y'all didn't think I could get nobody on Shannon Sharpe's level. Or you didn't think Shannon Sharpe could have anybody because he did this X, Y, and Z. Why do you want it to be public? Who are you trying to impress? Ocho know we together. Sherelle know y'all together. Nobody else matters.
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point. And I think maybe for the younger generation, the display of affection, the show of love, the PDA and loving me out loud and doing those things and being able to display those affections over social media is at times warranted. I think that's something that some people enjoy and like, I guess. I don't know.
To each his own. Whatever, I mean, whatever makes, but like I said, you can't say something out loud. You can't show us because people are going to comment.
Right.
Man, she made it public.
Right.
I didn't know they were separated since 2016. She said that.
Either.
She keeps speaking about Tupac. So if she don't care about Will Smith, at some point in time, I had to, and I still his movies. I bought so many of his records.
One of the greatest ever.
That's her disrespecting him. That's don't have anything to do with me because I commented on it.
Right.
She is doing this.
Do you think, again, do you think your angle is to purposely drive him away and get him to divorce her? I'm just asking.
Well, at this point in time, he knows about the entanglement that she had with her son's friend. She knows an entanglement. In other words, she was having an affair with her son's friend.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, what you talking about?
That's the term they use, entanglement.
That's
entanglement. Okay.
That's real?
Yeah, that's what they call it. That ain't what we call it. We call it something else.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, maybe there was an agreement because now we talk about Hollywood. Now Hollywood move a little different now, so you might have been an agreement.
Hey, to each his own. I ain't got no problem with it. Whatever in your vows, whatever was in your vows, rock with it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But all I'm saying is that she's still okay. We know about the entanglement because she mentioned it. We know about the infatuation or the love with Tupac. She mentions it. Right. Well, if she's mentioning this out loud, how many times has she said it in private to him?
Well, maybe they have an understanding. Maybe they have an understanding to keep the train rolling and whatever it is that he's trying to do.
Yeah, to each of that.
Maybe. Yeah.
Ocho. Norm. Norm is what the large majority of the population does.
Right.
What's normal to you might not be normal to me.
Yeah.
And what's normal to me might be not normal to my producer. So what is normal? How do we define it? Because I'm sure a lot of things that I do, eating the same things over and over, going to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time, is not normal to people.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe that is normal. See, maybe what they do, like you said, maybe sharing or the entanglement or the infatuation with other people, maybe that's their normal.
Right.
Because what's normal to you might not be normal to me.
Yeah. Man, the funny thing about it is you could line up 100 people. You could line up 100 people and ask 100 people the same question on what they consider normal. And every answer will be different because everybody views on tradition and the social construct on the way we're supposed to abide by or just life in general or partners or whatever it may be. Everybody's differs.
Especially behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Because in public, we all might act normal. But when we get home behind those closed doors,
it's a different ball game.
Yeah. See,
boy,
you might walk around your house butt ball. That's normal to you.
Oh, nah, I'm shy. I ain't going there.
I'm not walking. I bring my clothes in the shower. I ain't walking nowhere butt ball. I don't walk around my house barefoot. A lot of people go outside barefooted. They walk their house. I ain't walking nowhere with my bare feet.
Right.
I walk to the bathroom and and back to my bed. But as far as like go downstairs and come to the kitchen to get stuff, I ain't walking without shoes on my feet. I ain't walking nowhere.
Listen, you know what the hard part is about this?
What?
The hard part about it is you having your core values on what you believe in and finding somebody that you like that aligns with everything that you rocking with. That's the hard part.
Yeah, it's hard because I'm old school. See, like going to the bathroom with in front of a woman, I don't do that. I don't pass gas. No, hell no.
Shannon, no. That's the number one. Listen, let me tell you what my grandma told me now. Baby, the minute she can use the bathroom and leave the door open, that's the one.
She can't do that.
Yeah, that's the one.
That ain't the one. That ain't the one
right here. I knew she was the one when she fought in the front of me.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Ocho,
yeah,
I broke up with a girl for doing that.
Man, stop playing. You left a girl for that?
I swear for God and two white men, I did.
Oh, Unc, boy, you a tough crowd, boy.
No,
you're a tough crowd, boy.
Ocho,
we're
in the bedroom. The bathroom right there. 5 steps. You mean to tell me you got no? I don't do that, Ocho. I can't do that. No, you can't do that in the front.
She got to get up and go out the room.
Go, boy, don't do that. That's disrespectful, man. Stop playing.
Oh, you tripping, baby. Let that shit out. And I graded too. When she let one out, okay, that was about a 4 right there. That was about a 4. That was a good one. Wait, so when she used the bathroom, she got to close the door too?
She goes to a different area of the house. Don't nobody go to the bathroom. If we're both home, nobody goes to the bathroom in the master bathroom. Nobody.
What? Oh, man, come on, you tripping, man. You got to.
Ocho.
You running the prison.
Ocho.
Well, you running the prison. Time,
I would drive back to Fox, or I would go to the guest house, or I would send her to the store. I was like, you know what? I need something from Whole Foods. I need something from Target. Yeah. She's like, oh, okay, I'll go get it, and that was my opportunity
to use the bathroom.
Yep.
We got to get you therapy, baby. We got to get you therapy. You can't do that, You can't live like that, baby. I love you. I love you to death, man. We got to sit down. We got to talk about that.
I can't.
Women got to leave. A woman got to go to a separate part of the house just to use the bathroom. Number 2.
Yeah, you and I. Yeah.
Nah, man, you trip. Listen, do you understand?
And close the door. Close the door. If you go and pee, close the door. I don't want to hear.
Let me tell you something. Me and my baby, we have our own personal red table talks. I'm not talking about the ones like Jada. The best talks we have, the best conversation. I ain't even trying to be funny, and I'm comfortable with mine. You feel me? If you got to use the bathroom, man, leave the door open because that's the perfect time.
Oh no.
Listen, leave the door open. I'm not gonna be in there with you, but that's the perfect time to create a conversation and have a little dialogue on important stuff, man. You tripping, man.
I don't listen. I don't do no talking. Well, I'm in there. I ain't in there to talk.
Oh,
man, you know, bro. Hey, you know, look, you know, at the team facility, they got the stalls next to each other, and I got, bro, what? Yeah. I ain't talking. Don't talk to me.
You can't live like that, man. You can't live like that. Nah, you can't. Nah, that's barbaric, man. You can't do that, man. We got the ball. We gonna work on that later. We gonna work on that.
Joe. YouTube was asking the questions like, where do you get your news from? They say you get your news from AOL. Say it dial up. Joe. Joe.
Man, I almost spit up my water, man. Hey, come on.
But I commend you and Sherelle having that type of relationship. But that's not the type of relationship for me.
That's what you need. That's love, man. That's that real, genuine. I'm not hiding. Like, ooh,
hide.
And that's, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't live like that, man. Like, no, listen. Like, I'm almost about to cry for you, man. You can't do that, man.
Ocho, I go.
That's
look,
too much. You can't live like that. Man.
I go. No. I don't go to the bath. I go. I'm talking about at 2:00, 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
If for some reason my stomach, I'm gonna go downstairs.
That ain't healthy, baby. Like I'm telling you, like as a friend of many years, as a friend of yours, that ain't healthy.
And I don't walk. And tell you, you know what? I don't walk around naked in front of women.
What?
Ocho, you have to understand.
Is that trauma? Is that trauma from your childhood? That's something happened.
Well, I grew up in a house full of women. And so it was me and my brother, my grandmother, my sister, and my aunts. And so once we got a certain age, my grandma said, boy, we couldn't walk around bare chested. We couldn't walk around with just shorts or anything on.
Okay.
So that's just, and from that point on.
Okay.
And I've been
stuck with you.
Core
value stuck. Okay, I got you. Now I understand. Now I got it.
And so now I just can't. I can't. It just feel like her eyes are piercing me. And so I just can't.
So I got one more thing. So if you have a woman, right?
Yeah.
And y'all together. So like me and the missus, we like to go to the nude beach. You feel me? And just walk to the nude beach. You gonna do that?
I don't walk. I don't walk around naked in front of nobody in my own home. You think I'm gonna go walk in front of 500 people?
Man, you got to try that one time. We got to break you out of that. Like when things that bother you, you have to go out there and do it with intent to get over it. You got to get over that.
I know.
Get you. Not only am I gonna find you a woman, I'm gonna find you a woman. I'm gonna send y'all on a date to a nudist colony. No, I got to get you together, man. Dog,
you
will enjoy that. You'll enjoy that. Trust me.
No, I'm good, Ocho. You know what? Tyreek Hill says Chase Claypool is like a vending machine out there. What does that even mean?
Oh, he looks like a vending machine. Oh, and I listen. What Tyreek Hill them have as a receiver squad is a bunch of short dudes that are small and basically a 4x1 team that can compete with anybody in the world outside of Canada, USA, and Jamaica.
Ocho,
and that's what they got. Small.
You know what's in vending machines, right? You got choices. Yeah. Right. So you got chips, you got candy, you got soda, you got different things.
Right.
I mean, Chase.
Now I'm thinking he talk about the size. Chase Claypool like 6'4", 230. Just I think that's what he meant.
But you hear what Chase Claypool said? He said, when I lost my starting job, it played with me mentally. I told you. See, Ocho, you don't want to admit the fact. I told you, didn't I? I say he was when they pulled him to the side,
right?
And DJ Moore said, Chase, no, we need better effort. What did I try to tell you, Ocho?
Right. Hey, two things gonna happen when you have people tell you stuff like that. When you get criticism, whether it's in the locker room or whether it's at home, you get criticism from your girlfriend or from your wife, or you get it from your teachers or from your counselor or from your therapist. You either gonna fold or you're gonna show up to the party. Mm-hmm. You got two type of people in this world. Either you're gonna fold or you're gonna show up to the party. And maybe for Chase, maybe getting out of Chicago is a great thing because now he had the chance at
what about Pittsburgh? Getting out of Pittsburgh with the great thing too?
Come on, why are we doing that? Let's stay in the present.
Since you love vending machines, have you ever gone to a vending machine, put your money in, and you don't get what the hell you paid for? Is he that type of vending machine? Because they paid him a lot of money and he ain't been giving them what he owed them.
Sometimes when you order something from the vending machine and they get stuck, you know what you got to do to it?
Shake it a little bit. Shake it out of.
You got to shake it out of.
Yeah.
You got to shake it out of. And that's what coming to the Dolphins is. The coming to the Dolphins, that's the shake.
I hope so.
They shaking him.
I hope so.
He gonna give you what you want.
But
he in the right place.
I don't know if you noticed, but they got a disclaimer on vending machine. Do not tilt over. Could hazardous. Could cause danger. Could cause death. That's what. Have you seen any vending machines? Go look at the vending machines about rocking them.
Right. He's gonna be all right. Think about
it. I may or may not have rocked a few in my time, and they dropped some chips.
Yeah. One of the best things that happen with women is when they dating somebody, and it's a toxic relationship. In the best times of their life, and when they find somebody new. Some of the best times.
No. Hell, you don't want to risk that if she got out of a toxic relationship because if she hurt, she gonna hurt. She bleed and she gonna bleed on you.
Oh, he done healed up. He done healed up. Yeah, when you get to Miami, you land at Miami International Airport. Well, you heal up quick with that weather. You heal up real quick. All you got to do, get you some dinner at Tootsie's. Oh, you gonna be all right.
I just need Chase that money. I mean, because Pittsburgh put money in there, Chicago put money in there, and they ain't getting nothing dropped.
Listen, the chips were stuck in the vending machine. But listen, over there in Miami, you know what we do in Miami? Oh, we gonna shake.
Y'all gonna shake it out of it?
Yeah, we gonna shake it and get just what we need up out of you, baby.
DK Metcalf predicts rookie Devon Witherspoon is gonna get the better of your boy Jamar Chase. That was Spoon. Please. They call him Spoon. They say he's scooping receivers up. They say he's a tablespoon too.
Listen.
Oh, you know that big spoon your mama and your grandma had that was on the back of the couch? That old big old wooden spoon?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they call it wooden spoon.
Not today. Listen, Jamar Chase has the moniker of 7-11 for a reason. He had a game where they didn't get him the ball enough, and they lost that game. Right. Then he came back. He came back and showed him and said, listen, I'm open. I'm always fucking open. 15 for 181. 15 for 181 and 3 TDs.
We do know.
Ain't nobody stopping that. Not even, man, listen. Ain't no Witherspoon, tablespoon, teaspoon.
We do know Jamar Chase saw it because he retweeted DK's tweet.
Yeah.
Do you think that provided bulletin board material?
Listen, that is bulletin board material. Why would you want to Why'd you
do it? Why would you do it? What were you sitting? What were you sitting DBs?
Like, depending on the endorsements of the sponsors at the time, I would send them to the DBs as that was more sportsmanship and a challenge to you. You already know what time it is.
Okay, that's what Spoon said. That's a challenge to me. I'm that dog.
Spoon didn't say it. DK said it. Now Spoon got to deal with the ramifications of the bullshit.
So in other words, DK wrote a check, then Spoon got a cash.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing, that bitch finna bounce. Oh, that check gonna bounce. And this is the thing. Devin Witherspoon is really good. Very good.
Oh, he like that for real.
Oh, yeah, he's very good. And what we not talking about is Tyreek Woolen on the other side is very good as well.
And both guys can run.
They both can run, but you know the Seahawks gonna do? What? They not doubling. Or they finna play man.
They play straight man.
They can be right in your face.
PK cover one lurk, cover three lurk. That's what he is. He's a cover one. Yeah.
And that's the scary thing. That's the scary thing. Because 7-11, he's always open. If you're coming off of 15 for 181 and 3 touchdown performance, boy, the juices is already flowing. So
he had 190 something, didn't he?
181. 15, 181 and 2 TDs. Or is it 191?
I think he had 190 something.
Okay. Either way, it's gonna be gumbo, sir. It's gonna be gumbo. It's gonna be straight gumbo, Louisiana style gumbo.
That man said he going out there, he get one of them old chili cheese dogs. That's what he coming out of Cincinnati to get. They say they do them things up there big in Cincinnati. That's what I heard. I don't know. I never had one.
Yeah. Wait,
Spoon said he already ordered a couple of them.
He did?
Yeah, so he ordered a couple of them.
Seahawk. You know what Seahawk tastes like? Do you know what Seahawk tastes like? Seahawk tastes like chicken. You ain't never had no Seahawk before?
Nah. Oh yeah, you remember we was in the same division in Seattle before they realigned. Yeah. So we played them. We played them twice a year.
Yeah, they gonna get realigned, all right. They're gonna get realigned at Paycor Stadium. They're gonna get realigned at Paycor Stadium on Sunday.
We played when they was in the old Kingdom. That place used to get loud. It starts rocking.
Who was the receivers there when you for the Seahawks when you
Brian Blades?
Brian
Blades.
Hurricanes Blades?
Yeah. They had Joey Galloway.
Oh my goodness.
That's who off the top of my head.
Y'all stopped Galloway? Y'all stopped him?
Galloway could run.
Oh yeah.
He could run.
Oh yeah.
Man, that pigeon-toed rascal. I mean, when I first saw him, I ain't know where to shake his hand or throw bird seed. He was so pigeon-toed. I said, good Lord of mercy. But he could flat out name him. And let me ask you this. Other than my guy CC Kris, I'm sorry, bro. Chris Carter's the only receiver that couldn't run 4.3 at Ohio State. Name another receiver that came from Ohio State that couldn't run 4.3. All of them.
What about
all them guys can run. Olave, Wilson.
Michael Thomas was 4.3?
No, Michael Thomas walking.
Yeah. Hey,
Michael Thomas is CC. But you know what the Ohio State receivers?
Man, they could go, boy.
They can run. They can run.
Every last one of them.
If they got 10, 8 of them run 4.3 and they got a 4.5, I think CC might have ran 4.5. But CC had the best hands out of all of them, though. That's for damn sure.
Oh, wait a minute now. Michael Thomas don't drop nothing either now.
Not like CC. But you have to understand. CC, the glove, the technology.
Right.
Can you imagine
It's different. It's different.
See, I tell you another guy that had hands with no technology. Brandon Lloyd. Lloyd.
Man, Brandon was crazy when he was with Denver, when he was with the 49ers.
Denver 49ers.
Man, some of the craziest highlights I ever seen. Brandon was nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon was nice.
Celebrity Jeopardy is airing tonight. What game do you think you could get the bag on?
Get the bag?
Yeah.
Price is
right.
Price is right.
Man,
I know the price of everything. And listen, you know how I am. I'm financially conscious and very conscious when it comes to shopping. Price is right. I know the price of everything. You know, I knew how much them goddamn batteries was for that smoke detector when I stole that battery from the hotel.
But here's the thing. What's working against you? They base it on the prices in California. You don't know the prices in California. So you got to do 15, 20% markup on everything.
15, 20%?
Hell yeah.
That, you know what? Why are you even out there? Why are you even living out there?
My job's out here. I'm Jeopardy.
Price is right.
Because I've already been on Celebrity Jeopardy and won. So I already know what I could do. Yeah, I won.
They gave you the answers though.
They ain't give me no answers.
They gave you the answers. You had the script.
There ain't no script.
You had the script. I like Jeopardy, but Price is Right. Oh, that's right up my alley. Price is Right is right up my alley. Listen, I use coupons. I use apps. So I really know the prices of everything. And the fact that it is in LA and having to mark something up 15 to 20%, it'd be easy for me.
Right. People are freaking out about Kris Jenner getting Tristan Thompson a job at ESPN. Why are they surprised? Do they realize what Kris Jenner was able to do?
Mm-hmm.
Her daughter had something that would have doomed everybody else's career, and she turned into a billionaire. And she took her youngest daughter and turned her into a billionaire. And she took her other daughters and made them more and more famous and more wealthy than they could have ever dreamed of. Do they not know?
I don't think people know. I don't think people understand. I don't think people understand the chess move or the mastermind of the empire that Kris Jenner has built with her daughters, with her family. That I'm not sure if anything of that magnitude has ever been done before. But Kris Jenner could have opened up, what's the word I'm looking for? Where she can represent people. You know,
you're talking about an agency.
Oh, she could open up an agency, man, and represented people and found ways to navigate and get them to a plateau they've never even thought of before, because she thinks different. She thinks long term. She doesn't think short term. And the way she was able to navigate through everything and understand and be strategic. Everything is strategic.
Everything is,
they do. Everything
is
a chess move, and there's a purpose and plan behind everything.
I love what she was able to do. I like, you know what? You're right. She could have, but she said, I'm going to devote all my attention to my family.
Right.
This is how you know that's a special woman. Given Tristan has two children from her daughter, Chloe. And we know about some of the indiscretions that he's done while he was with Chloe.
Right.
And for that woman to say, I know that the pain and the hurt that you caused my daughter, but I care so much about my daughter, the father of my daughter's kids, I put all that ish to the side. Let's go get this paper.
Wait,
everybody couldn't do that.
I have a question. Is she really the sole reason why he got a job at ESPN, or is it the fact that he's a former basketball player with knowledge so he can be a part of ESPN and contribute to what they do?
There's a lot of basketball players with knowledge that can contribute.
Yeah, but is that something that they want to do? Actually, everybody doesn't want to be an analyst or a commentator at ESPN.
Look, let's not minimize her. She's a power broker.
Oh, no. I know.
She's a moving shaker.
Yeah. I know. She's extremely powerful. I was just saying.
She made the call to ABC and Disney. She picked up the phone. She's one of these people, like, I don't know how well you know the agencies, but a WME who reps me, a CAA, a UTA, when they pick up the phone and call, because here's the thing, they're not calling the agency back. they're calling who the agency represents back. So if the agency represents a Tom Cruise, you don't think somebody gonna pick up that phone and answer? Or Denzel Washington or Rock? But I think Rock has a little bit of his own thing and someone. But Kris Jenner is a power broker out here.
Yeah.
When she picks up when
she call, you answer.
You answer because she make money. And like what you say, it's dollars and cents. If it make dollars, it makes sense.
Yeah. And so, she knows how to do that.
Can you imagine?
Maybe we should talk to her about representing us. What you think?
No, I'm good with my people.
Okay.
Hey, once upon a time,
yeah.
Once upon a time, I mean,
I'm good too. If you good, I'm good.
Look, man, bro. Loyalty is big to me.
Yeah.
I Marvin and my team that I have now.
Yeah.
I got
listen, I'm happy with my team. Doug, Ryan, I love y'all. I appreciate you. I would just
my producer, my creative team, the guys that are around me.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody that's in place now.
Right.
We locked in. Ain't nobody.
Yeah, I'm trying to create me a big. I want a big team like you.
I ain't got no big team. No, I don't have a big team. Ain't no unnecessary expense. I'm not one of these I got 12 employees just to say I got 12 employees. Hell no.
I like what you just said. That's how I like what you just said. No unnecessary expenses. That's
everything is a purpose. Ash has a responsibility. CJ has a responsibility. Jordan has a responsibility. Shelly, who's my executive assistant, she has a responsibility. Marvin does what he does. WME does what they do. Jamie does what he does. Jamie Horowitz. Hey, everybody has a role to play. Everybody has a lane.
I like that. Hey, baby. Yeah, she done fell asleep on me, so she fired. I was gonna make. I was gonna make her my executive assistant. Yeah, but she sleep, baby. Shit,
I mean, look, that's too much. I mean, if she got a full-time job, that's too much.
Right.
Shelly's full-time job is me. That's her full-time job is me.
Well, technically, it kind of makes sense because if we already together, so technically you already the job. I'm full-time anyway, so it just makes sense where you could be my assistant.
When she's showing a house or she's doing something, she can't stop and take a call.
Oh, that's the boss woman though. That's the boss woman. So she don't have to show the houses. You have people that work for you that do that. She run the show. So
she running the show.
Yeah, she run the show.
See, I don't have email, so every call is filtered through Shelly.
Okay.
So all the emails, if you want to send something, you send it to Shelly. Shelly decipher it. Shelly says, "Okay, Shannon, this is what came in today. Shannon, here's your schedule. You got this at noon. You got this at 3. Remember, you got this. Okay, you got a conference call with Ash and the volume at this time. Jordan is coming over to shoot content today. Everything runs on a system."
See, I like that, and that's exactly what it is right now.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I just never gave her a title, but now you just threw out the big words, and I like the way the words sound. Yeah. So I want to, baby. Hello, man. She
got one thing up in there saying, "Leave me alone." I ain't gonna tell you the finger that she got up in there, but I could.
The one from church. The one from church.
Oh, that quiet, like you coming in late, like they can't see you.
When you come in later, you gotta walk out for a minute.
Yeah. But I got the best assistant in the world.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna wake up. I set the alarm. She's gonna call. I'm just making sure you're up.
Right.
The driver picking me up. Right. Just making sure you're in the car. Hey, I'm making sure you arrive. I've talked to Ash. I've sent Ash knows that blah blah blah. Okay, I've talked to Jordan. I've talked to the people at LaPortier. I've handled all of this. So when I don't stress about anything because she's gonna handle it.
Okay.
Ash.
Okay.
When they call about Ash speaks on my behalf because she knows me so well. Now she's gonna call and say, "What do you think about that?" She said, "That's exactly what I said."
Right.
That's exactly what I said.
Okay. So she won't be able to make any answers on your behalf. Because
who?
She can answer stuff on your behalf.
Oh but she's still gonna run it by me.
Oh, okay.
She's still running by me.
Right.
Oh, everything can run by me now. Ain't nothing moving.
Yeah. Okay.
There are a lot of moving parts. I'm stationary. And there's a lot of moving parts around me.
Right. I like that. I like that. Baby.
Hey, so what you see the Shedeur, you know, where everybody Shedeur started it by putting up his wrist, and then you saw Rick Ross do it. You see DJ Khaled do it. Brees Hall did it. Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, Chet Holmgren. Bro, he said he can't keep doing it for free. So he waiting on it to get to the bigger stage.
Right. I like it. I like it too. I like it. Every time something different always comes around and it catches on. At one point it was a gritty. At one point it was a gritty. You know, everybody was doing the gritty. Right. I like what he's doing. The fact that not only is he doing it, but he's playing well behind it. Right. So it's okay. It's validating what he's doing. Obviously, some people are going to be upset about it. Some people are always going to find something wrong with everything, no matter what. But as long as he continues to play the way he's playing, I like it. I love it.
If you don't want him to do it, when T.O. was doing all his dances and his stuff in the end zone and catching passes, I say if you don't want T.O. to dance, keep him out the end zone.
Stop him. Simple.
So you don't want somebody to do something. Hey, man, you doing all this talking. Stop me from talking. I said, if you beat me, I won't talk. You win. Hey, you got me. But when I see you next time, I got something for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They will always have a problem with everything. Anything that is not traditional or doesn't conform
bragging
to the
about
way
money. This is he bragging about money.
Wait. Money? Bragging about money? You mean the same institutions that rake in billions every year?
Mm-hmm.
Child, please.
Not us. We supposed to see. We got to be humble. We're not supposed to. Remember, Jack Johnson got in trouble because he flashed his opulence. He had the big fancy car that could be convertible. He wore the big fur coats and the big hats. Yeah. He had the nice jewelry. Had one of them things of the opposite race up on his arm. That really pissed him off. It really, they didn't like the convertible. They didn't like the mink coat. But when he got something they wanted, like, whoa, don't do that.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother.
You speed.
Listen, but everybody wants you to be humble. Mm-hmm. They want you to be humble. They want you to be quiet. Don't dim your light. Man, Jesus was walking around with 12 disciples.
That's what I try to see. That's what I try to tell you.
Don't be humble. Enjoy
that's what I try to tell you.
Scream it from the mountaintop. When he give you them blessings and you work hard for what you do, see, enjoy the fruits of your labor.
What did God bless you with? The ability to run and to catch and hand-eye coordination. Right. And you made millions. And you want to drive a smart car because you don't want people to think you thumbing your nose at your success in their face.
Did you hear what I just said? What? God blessed me with a talent that I worked on and sharpened to get to a point where I did my entertainment and flamboyancy on the field. I don't need to do it off. Stay with me now. I didn't need to do it off.
So when you let me ask you a question. When you get that private jet and you load up your kids and you load up mama, or let's just say and you go spend $50,000 a night. What's that?
Wait a minute. Time out. Let's come back a little bit. $50,000 a night. That was for a birthday. That was for a birthday. That was for a memory.
The reasons are inconsequential.
A memory.
The reasons are unimportant. So do you think $50,000 know what it was used for? So if I use $50,000 to buy a house or I use $50,000 to buy a watch, $50,000 is gone. What I used it for is unimportant. It was used. So you buying it. So I did that for a birthday, a very special occasion. Mm-hmm. It's still $50,000 a night that was out the window, right?
Yeah, but the window opened right back up though.
Oh, but you just said the other day you can't think about that. It don't work like that. That I'm gonna get the bag back. That's what you told me, Ocho.
I'm gonna get the bag back. Hey, I'm that PJ coming too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Coming.
Yeah, Ross said anytime I need it, man, just hit him. That's what this is the importance of having rich friends is just I'm thankful and I'm grateful for people like that. For people like that at the height of their success and are willing to help the small folk like me, man. Ross, I know you're gonna see this. Ross, I love you. I appreciate you. We've been rocking about 20 years, man.
You got to stop being so cheap.
Who?
You. They say you squeeze a dollar. They say you squeeze a dollar so tight that eagle be screaming on
it. Every time. That's the reason I had money 30 years, and I'm gonna stay like that. It's gonna stay like that. It's all about balance. It's all about balance.
I can't wait to see that old Brinks truck and that U-Haul parked at the cemetery.
At the who?
Oh, that's right. They don't take them there.
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
My kids gonna have it, though. They're gonna be all right.
Hey, but Ocho, I don't know if you know about that, but guess what?
What happened?
Stephen A. got the flu, and they asked me, could I fill in for him?
Whoa.
Yeah. You remember Life with Ray Claw, and Ray asked Claw, why you going all dressed up? He said, Mr. Wilkins' driver got the flu, and they asked me to fill in for him.
Well, let me ask you something. You filling them for him. Did you ask about your boy?
you see what you did, Ocho? That's how I just got it. I'm on the job one day. I'm on the job.
Right, you done been on the job 2 months.
This is my first time being lead dog, Ocho.
But if you lead dog, then have me right behind you.
But I had the thing, Ocho. Let me get in the house a little while, and they don't go realize that I've been taking scraps. That I've been giving it to you out the back.
Listen, don't. Man, listen.
I gotta get in good.
Listen, I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. The people over there, knew what they were doing. That first take. Now I'm talking about me and you, 1-2 punch. That's special. That's something special. The people need
Ocho.
That. The people need that.
What's the one thing the guys on all first take? What they do?
Debate.
They harsh critique.
Yeah, I could critique too.
That's not what you said.
I can debate with the best of them.
Everything is not meant to be a debate. Sometimes it's about a discussion and having an open and honest conversation about how somebody played.
I can.
Are you willing to do that?
I'm willing to do that. Whatever you want me to do, boss.
Oh, okay. After I see a couple of times you doing it on here, then I'm gonna go talk to the producers.
I do it every day on here.
I do it
every day. I do it every day. I do to an extent.
Just check your boy tomorrow.
Yeah.
ESPN first take.
Wait. What time you on?
I'm on 10 a.m. 10 a.m.
Hey, but since I can't be on there, send your boy a shout out, man. Send your boy a shout out.
I was saying, I'm gonna say shout out to Glenville. We in the house. Savannah State. What up?
Nah, talk about FAMU.
I ain't going to no FAMU. I went to Savannah State. Which I would might mention some FAMU. I'm proud of all the HBCUs, but ain't nobody getting no love in front of SSU. What's wrong with you?
That's fine. Just bring me on there. Bring me on there. I wear my FAMU suit.
No, you ain't.
Bring me on there.
No.
Yeah, boy.
No, can do.
Boy, if I get on ESPN just one time, well, I know my mom and my grandma gonna be proud. Look at my baby.
You boy, hey,
look at your boy. I done
your
made
boy
it.
On TV, Granny. Your boy made it. Hey, your boy on TV, Granny. Your baby on TV.
Yeah, that's why I need you to help me, man. No, I don't need much. Just give me. I do 2 blocks, A block and a B block. I don't need much.
See,
I don't need much.
You see what you're saying? You see what you're saying?
I don't need much.
See what you're saying?
You say you're gonna give me crumbs. Give me crumbs. Give me the A and the B block. That's all I need.
That didn't see what you're saying? See, I'm trying to help you. Now I try to say, hey, look here, Ocho. I'm gonna get you a pair. I'm gonna get you a pair of these Air Force One. Nah, give me the Jordan 1. Damn, Ocho, I'm getting you a pair of free shoes. Now you telling me you want the A and the B block. You see how you did that? See, we ain't never satisfied.
I'm being nice. I'm being nice by not trying to do the whole show. Just
Ocho.
Give me a little appearance. Just give me a little fee.
You see how you operate? I get you a job. You don't want to start mid-level. You want to be the CEO.
I said mid-level. A and B block. That's like that's 10 minutes.
You do realize A and the B start the show. Those are the most important blocks. That's why we put the most important topic there. Yeah, see what I'm saying? You making my point. You ain't happy with the Air Force One. You want the Freddy Krugers.
Who? No, I don't like that.
You want the lobsters.
I like the Air Force One. Ain't nothing wrong with Air Force One. But if we gonna do something, let's do it right. Let's get the people what they want. Get the people what they want, man.
So now you want me to take the most expensive shoe that the man gonna miss. The man gonna miss like, hey, where the y'all? We had a size 11 Jordan. Where is that shoe?
Listen, understand what you get when you get me that Jordan 1. Understand what you get once I'm in front of that TV and that camera with that goddamn 3-piece suit on with the handkerchief hanging out of it. Understand what you get with the glasses on.
Me off the air. That's what I get. Me off the air. So now we got two brothers. We got two brothers that's not gonna be on First Take no more. Me and you.
Listen. Well, hey, listen. One thing about it is I ain't gonna sink the ship. We ain't gonna be Jack and Rose. It's gonna be enough room for me and you on that dope. So come on, just do what you need to do. Get your boy on there now. Help your boy out. Sometimes in life, you know what we gotta do? We gotta pull each other up. We gotta pull each other up to get me where I need to get to reach the pinnacle of my success off the field. You gotta put me in a position to win and succeed. That's why I need you, brother. That's your purpose. That's your purpose.
You do realize, like, when you're trying to save someone and they're in the ocean and they're drowning, you know you're supposed to come up from behind because the person is drowning. So he's going to push himself. They're going to push themselves up.
I don't like that analogy. I can swim.
No, you can't. No, you can't. But anyway, let me get my foot in the door. Let me get a couple of these hostess segments. And then, they say, hey, well, is there anybody you like to have on? I was like, yeah, you know what? Now that y'all mention it, it is. You see how I did that, Ocho?
Yeah, I like that. But listen, you sound like Ray right now when he was out there bootlegging. You sound like Ray right now. You've been telling me when you get your foot in the door, your foot has been in the door for 2 months. What else you waiting on?
Ocho,
the rest of your body in the door, man. Help your boy out.
Yeah, let me. Ocho, I got to get in, get settled. Like, oh yeah, this nice. I got to know where all the stuff at.
You know where the stuff at. You know what to do when that camera's on. When that camera's on, you know what to do. When the camera's rolling, I know what to do. All I need is you to get me in the building. Get me in the building, and I'll take care of the rest.
Ocho, there you go. See, I got you in the building, and see what I supposed to have been doing is going straight there. Me, I done got you in the building, and I got both of us caught. I done got both of us caught.
I got you. Listen, this is what I used to tell Carson Palmer before every game. This is what I used to tell my offensive coordinator before every game. Come hell or high water, no matter what happens, if you put me in position to succeed, I'm gonna make you look good. You look good. Trust me.
He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. I'm Shannon Sharpe, and this is Nightcap. Make sure you check your boy out tomorrow on First Take, 10 a.m. Eastern, and we'll be back with you on Sunday night. Nightcap, the show.
Holla at me. Be out of here. If you need me, call me. My number's still the same, 786-235-5412. Holla at your boy. Therapist, counselor, matchmaker.
No. He's none of the above, ladies and gentlemen.